Well, shit is how I will describe the current events, I guess you could say. Hello everyone, it's Liam Caddison here. It's time for Vampire Diaries, episode 20 of season 3. We have 3 episodes left to go. Things are not exactly hunky-dory, but they weren't this time last season as well, so I'm kind of bricking it as we do come to the sunset of, season 3, because, like I said, it's not all sunshine and rainbows at the minute, especially with Alaric's situation. You know what's funny though, actually? I called him Delaric, like Dark Alaric. It got pointed out in the comments on my Patreon page that me calling Alaric Delaric, of course I was none the wiser. The name registers to apparently the ship between Damon and Alaric, which makes sense, but it didn't, you know, snap at the time. So, yeah, I mean, they work well as besties. I've never shipped them, but I can see why. I can see why it was a bit of a confusing matter in terms of why you're calling him Delaric, because you do know that's the ship name for David and Alaric. Oh well. No, but like I said, it's not sunshine and rainbows. It's not just, you know, Alaric's situation, you know, that is worrying. But Esther, of course, has taken over Rebecca's body. She's gonna, you know, finish the story and all of that. So, yeah. So it's gonna be very interesting to see how these final few episodes will go. Obviously leading into season 4. But yeah, and then of course I think, you know, after season 4 we can get started with the originals. Yee! So, with that said, let's get into episode number 20 of season 3 of the Vampire Diaries. Let's go.
Why not? There's nothing keeping us here. We'll grab the doppelganger and be off by sunset.
No, you're not getting Elena.
So I'm head of the committee. We have to go.
I'm not going to any dance.
Caroline will be there.
That means
Oh,
nothing
wow.
to me.
Please.
Are we sure about that?
Tonight.
I should be fine.
I gotta go.
Bye. Yeah.
Quite the cunning liar.
Yeah, there we go. Bullshitting his way to
I think
David.
his only friend would betray him.
Just as Niklaus would blindly accept
That's
an invitation
cruel.
from his beloved.
Shit. Yeah, Evalic. Yeah.
So, who you bringing to the dance?
What do you mean? I thought you, Bonnie, and I were going as girl dates.
Bonnie has a date.
What?
Jamie
Oh,
called
she's
and wanted to see her,
betraying
so
then.
She asked him. So, here's a
She's
thought.
betraying this,
Why
like,
don't you
girl
ask
date.
Stefan?
We could go back to the way things were, but I'm going to the dance, and I'd like to go with you.
Come on. Come on.
I'd love that.
Okay.
Working.
I don't know. Can they work if he doesn't take them? Found these in his loft untouched.
Yeah, Damon.
Why are we?
Yeah.
Blanco on
What did he say about him being too arrogant? That's gonna bite him in the ass, isn't it? Holy shit. Kind of fancy though, isn't it? Not bad. Kind of fancy.
Ultimate weapon for the ultimate hunter.
Oh!
I'm not gonna hide while he's macking all over you.
Tyler, you do not need to be jealous of Klaus.
I am jealous.
Yeah, too late
I'm
for
also
that.
competitive. So hang
Oh,
on.
Tyler's gonna get the absolute shit beaten out of him.
Otherwise, I don't need to know. I don't want to know.
He's waiting for
Fair about
things
this.
Because after everything
to blossom naturally again.
just honored to be your date tonight.
That's it. Like, Stefan's like, I don't deserve this. But you know what? If things restart for us again, then, you know what? I'm the luckiest guy in the world.
Didn't Elena tell you?
Yeah, I know all about it, Lark. When my sister stops hanging out with vampires, I'll take it off.
We're gonna have Dark Jeremy in a minute.
Yep. Suggesting we do.
I'm suggesting that we put him out of his misery.
What?
No
What?
way,
No.
Oh, come on, that's what he would want. It's a mercy killing.
No.
You're out of your mind.
Jeremy.
But he's like thinking there's no way of. No, we're not doing this option. Just so much confidence. Oh shit. Great. Fantastic.
Vampires, werewolves, ex-boyfriends with magic rings. I mean, I'm just a normal guy.
A normal guy
You know
who
what?
likes to
You'd be
his favorite
besties with
movie.
Matt.
Yeah, that's true.
My children. Indestructible. For one final time, I'm going to tap into the dark magic I used 1,000 years ago. Like my husband Michael before him, I will make Alaric into a true hunter.
Oh my
The vampire
god.
to end all vampires. He died with that ring during his brief journey into death. I was there. On the other side.
Oh, so you're basically his
I
Palpatine.
nurtured him, knowing that every death brought him closer to his true self.
Oh my god, no.
Vampire.
Cut in, do you?
Yes, actually, we do.
No,
Ouch.
it's fine.
He's pretending. He's pretending.
Why do you always have to prove you're the alpha male?
I don't have to prove anything, love. I am the alpha male.
I was gonna make a mention of that.
You mark my words.
He's just gonna be
Small town
heartbroken
boy.
further.
Small town life. It won't be enough for you.
The temptations there are bigger, brighter, beautiful world.
Killing them.
You don't mean that.
They're all monsters. The blood of their victims is on my hands. Jenna's blood is on
Don't.
my hands.
No. Don't say that. Jesus! The fact that you could just
Drink
like
and let it be done.
siphon it from
No,
yeah,
please
without
don't.
even, you know, killing her and all that. Oh no.
Just yet.
Fuck's sake, I'm getting bad vibes from last season in terms of how painful this is.
Jeremy made a little Gilbert blood donation for your
No matter how many times I dance with him, I love you.
Oh. I mean, it's easy to, like, especially with how Klaus is, it is easy to think that Klaus will steal her away from him.
I desire a world where you and your loved ones will not suffer at the hands of vampires like your Aunt Jenna did.
They will no longer be a
Don't you
threat.
dare use Jenna as an excuse for what you've done.
Get her ass. Get her
I made
ass.
your comfort, knowing that your aunt is not in the place that I was.
Oh my god, no.
Matt, drop your gun! I can't! I'm not
Oh my god, but here's the thing, Jeremy's got his ring, Matt doesn't. Oh, fuck!
Tell me what happened.
Oh, buddy. Oh.
You know, this is your fault. You set us on this path when you released my mother. I wonder if revenge will prove worth the cost.
Oh, I'm done
How
with
about
revenge.
not being a knob?
As far- I'm not gonna complete the transition.
Oh
My dark side
no.
was dangerous enough as a human.
It's
I can't
understandable.
be a vampire. Guys, let's not make this any harder than it already is. You two should go. Damon's here. He'll make sure it'll go down the right way.
No.
Hey.
I don't want to.
Hey.
I forced you to stay and take care of us.
No, you didn't know this would happen.
Okay. Taking care of you and Jeremy has been... It's been the closest I've ever come to the life I always wanted.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is fucked. This hurts. This really does hurt.
Build an army so big, no one will ever touch me.
Big words.
My survival will haunt you through eternity. You will never destroy me!
Big words. Big words.
Just let us in.
Oh, chair.
You could still be what you want to, what you said you
feel.
what you want to,
No matter how much it
what
hurt,
you said you were.
that our emotions are what make us human.
Yeah, it's gonna be the reverse of the episode 5.
When I met you,
You have me.
Oh. Oh no. I'm not ready for this.
Is this the part where you give me a dream? Rainbows and rolling green hills.
I was drunk when I told you that.
No.
Yeah, and I told you I'd use it against you.
Damn you. Sorry I killed you. Twice.
So I have to actually die to get a real apology out of you. Drink. Actually, I've been thinking about cutting back.
Oh, what
Your
now?
sisters
Oh my
need
god.
you to finish what I started, Bonnie.
Go away, you. Oh my god.
Bonnie?
Oh, for crying out loud. Oh my. Oh my god. Fuck's sake. Christ. I just hate it here. I just fucking hate it here. You know what? I'm fine. I'm numb at the minute. I'm just... yeah, it was, oh, man. It was just heartbreaking, and yeah. That shot where everyone was standing outside, you know, paying their respect for Alaric was just, yeah, was just magical and heartbreaking, and yeah. And then, you know what, I was not ready for the Damon and Alaric bit. I was not ready whatsoever. We know that these two have a really, really special bromance, and that, yeah, Damon had to spend his last had to spend Alaric's, well, what was thought to be last moments with him. So yeah, he had to. There was no debating it. I mean, obviously, you know, he got the impression, well, Alaric wants to, you know, go off on his own terms. But Meredith said it best, you know, you think that's what he really wants? Yeah. Guy's gonna wing this out stubbornly, and yeah. You know what, there's a recency, I guess they call it recency bias as well. Or whatever, to describe this for Esther, but she can go and fuck herself. You know, I want all the vampires to die, but you know what? Alaric's gonna have to pay the price. I'm gonna turn him into a vampire. You know what? Contradict yourself. Fuck you. What is it with moms on this show, right? They're just piss poor. Because, yeah. Isabel. Then you've got Bonnie's mom, and then, you know, Esther. Yeah. No, like I said, recency bias, I don't know. But I'm just hurt. I am just hurting because Alaric was a character that I really, really loved. And I mean, it's not like he's actually dead, although this is evil Alaric on the surface, isn't it? It's not even Alaric anymore. So, but still, I mean, he had to completely die for the transition, and it's so heartbreaking because of the fact that he was not willing to go through with this. He was gonna die, and all of that, but thanks to fucking Esther, yeah, he can't even rest in peace. He can't even. The guy has had a shit season. And it's just, yeah, it is just, it just hurts. So, and you know, that's another reason. It's not just the fact that she outright kills him, of course, for her, you know, plan to go off without a hitch, which is gonna fail, by the way. But yeah, it's the fact that that Alaric has been through the ringer this season, and you know, this is the moment where he can rest in peace. But no, she's not going to take that for an answer because, yeah. So, just kick him even in death. So yeah, it's and it's crushing. It's absolutely crushing, this episode. And it's not just the fact that a really, really, it's not just the fact that we've lost a really, really amazing character, a character that I really did love. But Yeah. I just can't get over that moment where everyone was paying tribute to Alaric. They knew what was happening, and everyone was just paying tribute. It's just it's just one of the most heartbreaking shots ever, I would say. And that's when, you know, it was, yeah. Because I didn't think, you know, the moment he went back into the crypt, that would be the last time we'd see him. But it was, you know, a very, very powerful way of just seeing how this is it. This, you know, there's nothing that Lara can do about it. So yeah. But you know, that scene with Damon and Alaric just having one final go with each other, yeah, making jokes. And then, of course, you just feel for everyone else as well. Elena, especially. It was this time last season she lost Jenna. And, you know, she's been dealing with Alaric doing the best he could in terms of looking out for them because, you know, they've got no one else. And now Alaric is dead. So you do feel so much for Elena. And you can't really blame her with the state of hurt she was in. Like, clearing out Alaric's, you know, yeah. And how she puts blame on herself, even though she wasn't, you know, there was no way of anticipating this or anything like that. But it's easy to point the blame at yourself, thinking you are the reason why Alaric is dead, that you're a curse. So you feel so heartbroken for her, and then of course Jeremy as well, and it just hurts. It just hurts. Yeah. So this was a really powerful episode. It was starting to dawn on me the worry when it came to them discussing about putting Alaric out of his misery. It was starting to dawn on me the worry that we'd have to potentially lose Alaric, because this dark side's not gonna go down quietly, is it? Especially with how persistent Esther is. And yeah, it was just rough. It was just rough. So, but I do find it really, really worrying as well, where she made a mention about the fact of, you know, she was on the other side when Alaric kept dying and dying and died. There's like this Palpatine Anakin approach, really, right? Because does that apply for Jeremy as well? Because he's had a couple of bad innings, I guess. So yeah. But I mean, it just hurts. Like, I was so deflated and devastated at the end. I mean, not just the fact that, you know, Esther can't leave Alaric alone. Yeah. That he has become this ultimate vampire / killer. It's also the fact that Bonnie as well cannot catch a bloody break as well, because obviously she's still reeling with what happened to her mother. She's also had a very, very terrible season as well. I mean, I know, like, a lot of people have had really, really shit stuff happen to them over the course of the Vampire Diaries, but I do feel like Bonnie and Alaric have taken massive, massive hits this season. Because Alaric, it was just a constant stream of negativity and hurt that just kept hitting him in the face. And obviously with the whole Bonnie situation, I mean, first Jeremy chooses a ghost over her. You've got her mother and that whole, you know, can of worms. So, and you just worried that something was going to happen to Jamie, of course, because why wouldn't it? Because Bonnie cannot catch a break. And now she's going to feel responsible about, even though it wasn't totally her, she's going to have that responsibility on her mind that she has awoken this, ultimate vampire / killer. And she feels like she couldn't let Alaric rest in peace, so yeah. And it's just, you do feel so bad for her as well, so yeah. In a way that Esther can just siphon blood out, like, I'm not, spilling my blood. Yeah, it doesn't matter, I can just yank it out. Yeah. But it was just really, really powerful stuff. So yeah, I really thought that this was a rude episode. Yeah. Oy. I'm just really worried about how these next 2 episodes are going to go down. But like I said, I mean, I'm having a little bit of a deja vu moment with last season, because obviously that was very, very stressful with episode 20, and you had Jenna, who was going through the transition, and yeah, it was just devastating there. And then obviously episode 21 of season 2 was a absolute whirlwind. And then, of course, the bite with Damon. So, and, like I said, we've got 2 episodes left to go. And now, evil Alaric has decided, you know what? Now I am, my ultimate form, etc. So, you do worry about where these final 2 episodes can go. Because, I mean, obviously, this was a bout of agony, this episode. But the next 2 episodes could just be worse. Like, oh, you think you've seen everything? Yeah, well, episode 21 and episode 22 are going to absolutely destroy you. So, and I'm not ready. I wouldn't be ready for that. So, yeah. So yeah, Klaus, when he was just shouting to his mother, trying to stand tall, not letting her get the power over him, essentially, that was intense. Very intense. Very, very, yeah. He is not, bending the knee and all of that to his mother whatsoever. So, yeah, I'm just floored after this episode, of course. So it was a really, really powerful way to, I guess, kind of write Alaric out, but even though we're still going to be dealing with him in some sense. So, yeah. But yeah, I mean, we even had hope with Stelena as well, of course, with the whole dance thing was blossoming signs of their potential return. With the fact that obviously there's still that awkwardness with for Elena to channel because of their little steamy kiss session in the at the motel in the last episode, and now you got a potential return of Stelena here, especially with that talk in the the gym hall, whatever you want to call it. The place where he was, turning everything off in terms of emotions. And how there could be a return of form, really, with these 2. So, yeah. And, that might gut Damon a little bit, I guess you could say. So, yeah. But yeah, it was a really, really superb episode. I hated it in terms of emotions, but it was a really superb episode. So, yeah. I'm just really scared about what's gonna happen. But yeah. And there was also the whole Tyler situation as well when it came to him showcasing his jealousy and envy over, over Klaus. Something is going to happen in regards to obviously the jealousy. So, but Klaus is low-key trying to plant the seeds of, you can aim bigger, you can aim for the stars into Caroline's head. And yeah, he has such a charm, and I wouldn't be in some degree I wouldn't be surprised if I guess she continues to be tempted over the course of these final 2 episodes or whatever. But yeah, I mean, she is adamant on the fact that she's choosing Tyler. But again, the seeds, right? And seeds will start to grow those roots and all of that, and that could potentially be that could potentially happen with Caroline. So we're not out of the woods yet there. So but that's it though. He's trying to, all this time, Klaus has made sure to paint Tyler in an inferior light. It's not gonna be good enough for you. And you go back to episode 11 where he just decided to, one up his gift. So we'll just have to wait and see what will happen. What will happen there. But yeah, it was I hated this episode so much. I'm gonna hate these next 2 episodes, aren't I? Yeah. I could just see it right now because, I mean, you just gotta think though, we need to, are we wanting to up the ante of what last season provided in terms of finales? Because that was massive. I mean, it wasn't just the whole hybrid transformation thing for Klaus, because that was a biggie. And this is Klaus still fresh off the heels in terms of existing in physical form in the Vampire Diaries. It was also the fact with Jenna, you got Damon's bite, so you do start to wonder, are we gonna attempt to one up what we did last season, because that was those were some benchmarks. So yeah, but yeah, we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait and see what will happen. Of course, we'll have to get Elijah and Colin. Yeah, we will have to get them 2 back into the fray, but before the season's done. But yeah, that was a freaking heartbreaking episode. I will see you guys next time, though. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my BG feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!